Hello and welcome to F1 Today. In this video, we will preview the 2022 Belgian Grand Prix. Before we start, please like and subscribe to our channel. Let's start the video. After a much-needed summer break, Formula 1 is back. The Belgian Grand Prix is approaching, and it may be the final race at the Spa-Francorchamps track. The Belgian Grand Prix is unsure about its place on the F1 calendar in 2023. Most likely, 24 races will take place, but they might not include the ones in Monaco, France, or even Belgium. There are more nations that are eager to host an F1 race, and those nations typically pay more than what these historic tracks. Due to torrential rain on race day in 2021, the Belgian Grand Prix had an official duration of just one lap, making it the shortest World Championship Grand Prix history. Max Verstappen won after qualifying on pole, with George Russell started in P2 as half points were awarded for the first time since the 2009 Malaysian Grand Prix. Track info. This track is quite clearly one of the best and it's a real staple on the F1 calendar. It has a mix of long straights and fast challenging corners, and the changeable weather conditions add to this track's appeal for me. But the bonus at Spa is that the circuit spans over such a large area that at times the weather conditions can be significantly different in one sector compared to another, and that's why it makes the top tier for me. The combination of Eau Rouge and Radillon is the most famous element of the circuit. After passing through the La Source hairpin, drivers race down a straight until the track crosses the Eau Rouge stream for the first time, before being propelled rapidly uphill into a sweeping left-right-left series of turns with a blind hill. Changes to the track. Any F1 enthusiast will tell you that Eau Rouge is at the base of the hill and Radillon is at the top, where the sprint down the Kemmel Straight and toward Les Combes begins. Following some severe accidents in this portion of the track, the runoff at the top of the hill, particularly to the inside, has been a major talking point. Drivers have called for this stretch of the track to be altered once again in the wake of Antoine Hubert's fatal accident during the 2019 Formula 2 main race. Floods that severely damaged the track during the winter of 2021-22 in part necessitated this. Resurfacing work was done, and Spa later used the occasion to resolve a few safety issues with the Eau Rouge, Radillon sequence. The radius of Eau Rouge has undergone a few minor adjustments, but the runoff on each side of Radillon has significantly increased. Drivers who are in desperate need for a good Belgian GP. Daniel Ricciardo. By the end of the season, Daniel Ricciardo may no longer compete in Formula 1. The driver is almost probably out of McLaren for the 2023 season. Considering all that has transpired between the team and the driver, those relationships are probably destroyed. The upcoming races, beginning with the F1 Belgian GP, could serve as Ricciardo's final run. He needs to demonstrate to potential teams that he is still capable of putting together impressive performances. Charles Leclerc. The goal of Charles Leclerc entering Ferrari was to win the World Championship. It seemed as though he was on track to realize his dream after taking home the victory in two of the first three races in 2022. Ferrari's championship campaign, though, has recently started to gradually fall apart. With only 9 races remaining, Leclerc currently faces an 80-point deficit. But if Charles Leclerc wins, he may significantly narrow the distance to Max Verstappen at the front. Mick Schumacher. According to rumors, the German and the Ferrari Drivers' Academy are no longer together. This gives Ferrari the opportunity to field other candidates for that driving at Haas. The countdown for Schumacher began at the Belgian Grand Prix of 2022. Every race moving forward will serve as the German's audition for any available seat in the paddock, not just his at Haas.